Macho, John Madden, Juanito, and Akumal, Mexico. We're at the outside of the athletic field where I've come a load of times before, and Princess and I have come before. But everything's different tonight. As you can see, that's a baseball field out there. And usually the view I have is across an empty field to the big structure on the other side. The big structure on the other side is putting out music tonight. I saw them setting up today, and I said, I hope they're going to have music and dancing tonight. I bet they will over there. And I have money in my pocket. My landlord, Marcos, I asked him for 200 pesos, but all he had was 500. So I have enough money to have lots of fun, maybe too much fun. It's Akumal style. It's very exciting, but it's pretty laid back. But we're an hour before it's set to start, so we probably can get in early. She won't be able to get in. Princess is going to have to get herself home somehow, but she's totally capable of that. She knows this pueblo by heart, I think. I'm quivering with excitement. When I left my house way 8 blocks in that direction at the north end of the pueblo about an hour ago, a part of me was ready to not do it, and I have a part of me that says no to exciting opportunities. My mom was lower middle class and always felt outclassed by her upper middle class, or even just kind of middle class neighbors. And she wanted to have everything in place before she left the home. And we were hiding the secret of my dad's alcoholism. So all through my childhood, there was a whole lot of performance, a whole lot of choosing what you could let people know. I wouldn't have the kids from school come play at my house because they would find out. So in high school, two of my best buddies, Eugene and Ron, came by one night and said, we're going to the Blackhawks hockey game tonight. Now, what's more exciting than NHL Blackhawks hockey in Chicago? Oh, the lights are on. Lights are on. That's great. I said no. I said, I've got a lot of homework. That wasn't the truth. The truth was I couldn't respond that quickly. I didn't have my game face on. I wasn't prepared. I didn't know how to manage it. So I chickened out. And there's been lots of other times in my life that I've done similar things, but that one really sticks with me. It's always stuck. And I'm glad I had it because it has always stood to me for, you know, who sings the song, when you get the chance to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance. That was always my wish for my kid. I hope you dance. And I hope I dance. I have to do it first. The best way I can offer it to my kid is to do it myself, to be a go-for-it person. And, I was in Jalapa a year ago at Christmas time. That I went out on the town one night, and the clubs were all too noisy, too crowded. Oh, no. I was horrified. Did not work for me at all. So it could turn out to be too many people, too noisy. I might just go home. But in Veracruz on New Year's Eve a year ago, I went out seeking a party, and I found the party of my dreams. They had erected a stage in the middle of an intersection. I never was able to track back exactly where it happened because it was my first night in that neighborhood. They call it Noche Viejo, the old night. But there were bands, there were wonderful singers, spectacular dancing. I danced my heart out. I danced with beautiful women. I had such a wonderful time. So on the one end, I've got the Blackhawks. No, I don't think I'm up to it. and the other hand, I have Noche Viejo and Veracruz. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's have some fun. So my preference is to have some fun tonight. If it turns out not to be my thing. Oh, and the other one was in El Diamante. Vega de Alator was the big town next to El Diamante. And I think it was one of the national holidays. And they had a big street dance. And my best friend back in El Diamante, 400-person Pueblo, said, be really careful. It's so dangerous. That night is so dangerous. If people come running towards you with burning things, run away because you can really, really get hurt. I went out and I danced all night. I had the time of my life. I danced with everybody. And they were simple people. And I was so different. There weren't many gringos in that town at all. Women would dance with me for the novelty, and they'd tease with their girlfriends, look what I'm doing. Nothing was going to happen. There was no potential partner there. The closest thing was one of the two waitresses at the restaurant where I hung out in El Diamante. They showed up, and they looked spectacular. Oh my God, they looked wonderful. And they stood on the outside and watched. Never danced. No, that's not my way. Not my way. I'll dance. I for sure will dance if there's dancing. I will for sure go to the circus. I haven't been to a circus in 30 years. And when I looked up circuses downtown today to try to get the details of this one, I saw that in Bahia Principe, very affluent enclave down by the ocean near here, between here and Tulum, at some point there was some luxury circus coming. And in Cancun, an hour to the north, Cirque du Soleil either had come or was about to come. Cirque du Soleil, the circus of my dreams. And I saw them once in Chicago. It's not on my bucket list anymore because I did it. And the circus in Akumal, a little humble pueblo where nothing ever happens, it's happening tonight. And I'll be there. So come on down. Have a dance with me.